last week we had a great trading week. We had a 100% win rate. We did a lot of things well this week, which is why I feel like I had a 100% win rate. Obviously, every week is random. The distribution of edge and the percentage distribution is all random, but I feel like I did all the things that were within my control. I did right. Starting off with the things I did do right. So 5 out of 5 trades, so all the trades this week followed my rules. Every single trade I took this week followed my rules, and that was a big thing because I remember last week I was saying that I had 4 trades out of 5 trades that followed my rules, and one of them did not follow my rules. So that was something I was really looking to implement this week, in which I did. Another thing is that all of the trades were A and up. So I'll scroll through. This is where I do my rating. So this is where you'll see that like all the trades I did take were 5 out of 5 trades, or like 4.5, which I still consider A. You see right here, 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5, and this is just a rating based on my edge, based on the things I see within the market, which lead me to enter. Everything was real clear, and I executed very well. I also ended up passing phase 1 this week on another 10K account. I'll put that up here. And, results are great, but the biggest thing I did this week was I remained calm through all of the week. When I'm winning, it's quite easy to get overconfident and start maybe being a bit silly, or maybe being a bit more laid back on the rules. But this whole week I was executing very well to a T, and I was making sure that that's what I was doing, not the results. The results came as a byproduct of me coming in and executing every day. And there's a real confidence which is being built from my system now, which is making it so much easier to execute, because I know that the result and the distribution of the edge is not dependent on me. All I have to do is come in and do, check my quotas and then click enter. Everything else will follow. So this week, that's exactly what I did. I came in, this followed my rules, this followed my rules, this followed my rules. Okay, this is my model, enter. And that's exactly what I did, which is why I feel like this week was so good. And, next week may not be this good, but I'm going to do the same thing, remaining calm and executing well. I'm not going to analyze all the trades, but there's something I know I could have done better, which was holding the trades. Just because before a lot of these trades, I would tell myself, like this one, for instance, I exited right here. But before a lot of these trades, which, by the way, this isn't bad. It's still good, but it's something I want to work on. Before a lot of these trades, I tell myself, all right, I'm going to hold this one. It looks great. I'm going to hold it and trail on the 5-minute structures until I get a breakout structure. So if I were to do that, my exit will be right here. But I exited here because I was just happy with the profit. I was okay with taking a 2% 2R, because I risked 50%. I risked 0.5% of my funded accounts. So I was okay with hitting 2R and just calling it a day. But, as I want to grow and get better as a trader, I want to be able to do what I say I'm going to do. It's not necessarily that, I could have made more money. I don't really care about that. I still made money. I still did good. I don't really care about that. It's the fact that I said I'm going to hold this trade and I didn't hold the trade. That's the thing I want to work on. But, it's an ever growing journey as a trader. So that's something I want to look at. I want to work on coming into next week. But the most important thing for next week for me is just staying as calm, composed, and executing this model to a T without any emotions getting in the way, or without allowing myself to do silly things, because I have confidence in my edge. I really understand the random distribution of edge now. It's something that I knew before, but it's now something that I really believe, because it's not within my control. So I really believe it now. So coming into next week, I just want to have that same belief system and same real understanding that edge is not, weeks like this are not in my control. Only thing that I can control is what I can control, and that's following my plan. But yeah, this was a recap for this week. It was a real good week for me. The week before this week, we had another 100% win rate. So we're doing well. We just got to keep it going, keep executing. It's not about profit, it's about process.